They can sit on the grass fine. Come and join in.
£2,250. Enjoy it. Don't do that. Enjoy your years of growth.
Yeah, it's older ladies and they've had the syndicate. They can't do it. So they keep their legs up.
This is Richard Hospice. I would do. Professor Lewis.
I suppose, yeah,
that's £2,250. Plus another £20. Thank you. For looking up. Thank you very much. Cheers, Jackie.
You were our
Just check for £500.
Yes.
From Piers Jackson.
In 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Professor Richard Lewis, from Vice Chairman of St Richard's Hospice, long-time friend and my chest consultant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And for all the hard work everybody does and everybody who will help us.
Well, I've known this man for 30 years, and one thing you don't know about him is he's actually modest. Because never once in that time has he told me anything about maths. So a very modest man, very unassuming, and very determined. Very determined man. Determined to carry on smoking.
Yeah, I got it on camera.
All of you know that if you can persuade him to take nicotine by a vaporiser, you'll give him years of extra life. No, seriously though, you can minute this bit. I'm very grateful on behalf of St Richard's for the enormous sum of money raised, for the generosity of the committee, for the time involved by you all to make such an enormous success. I mean, I was looking on the internet, and as you probably know, I mean, I've seen St Richard's from 1986 to the present day. I remember when our budget was well under 100,000, and now we have a budget of just under 8 million. Now, out of that budget, about a quarter is supplied by the government, and the rest is supported entirely by voluntary donation. And the government bit has absolutely flatlined since 2010, whereas we are increasing by about threefold in the number of patients we reach, and therefore directly the cost of reaching those patients just over every 2 years. And the big change, I think, in what we've been doing, maybe over the last 5 years in particular, maybe, and that's increasing year on year, is reaching those people, not who die of cancer, but who have other life-limiting conditions, who are equally deserving of the care which St Richard's here, and looking at caring at people in different ways. For instance, the hospice at home has been the most rapidly advancing part of our care in the last 2 years, a massive increase. So we can reach those people in their own homes, sitting there looking after them, enabling them to remain in their homes, giving their carers the ability to do other things in those last days of life. I'm excited about the future, and I'm very grateful to all of you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mandy Fitzgerald from Acorns Children's Hospice, as you probably know.
I think Professor Lewis, and I just want to reflect what he said, the care programmes our families have are absolutely unique for each individual. They're very complex. We're very much guided by our families and the support that they need from us. With the Children's Hospice, respite is absolutely paramount for our families. It's not just about end-of-life care. A lot of our children are life limited. So we do lots of different support, and it's about making lovely memories for them and their families. We had an amazing family in with us recently who had a few wishes before their child passed away, and it's heartbreaking to see a child at the end of their life, but to make that a special experience both for the siblings, for the grandparents and the parents is a very unique experience for me as well. I see every day the work that we do, as Professor Lewis does. I can't tell you how much we help those families and the support that we give them. We couldn't do it without you guys. I know how incredibly hard you've all worked for Mappfest year on year, and already you're making plans for 2017. We wouldn't be here, St Richard's wouldn't be here without the support of our fantastic community that we have locally and in the 3 counties. So it's always a big heartfelt thanks from myself and from all of our families and children that we support. And I think you do an amazing job, and this is a fantastic amount of money that will go a long way to support our families and children. But thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you, Mandy. Vicky Phillips, she's the
Chief Officer from Community
Chief Officer from Malvern Community Action.
Thank you very much.
Who provides disabled transport for disabled people to get around and help them live a full life.
That's right, yeah.
We donated £500 to them, and
Thank you very
would you like
much.
to say something, please?
Yeah, I mean, when I heard about last year's Mappfest, I thought I want to be involved in this, so I got in touch with Andy and said, you know, can we help? Can we be one of your charities? And we came up with the idea of doing the park and rides, didn't we, Andy? But just to be involved with it was really exciting. Obviously, Community Action aren't involved with End of Life, as the other 2 charities are, but we're involved with older people that can't get out, that are socially isolated, that are stuck in. Our motto is stuck in, get out. So they're stuck in, we help them get out. So we've got some minibuses, we've got some wheelchair adapted cars, and we make sure that people aren't isolated as much as possible. We take them on day trips, we take them to hospital and doctor's appointments, and we help them stay happy, because if people get lonely and depressed, you know, then they end up needing more services and more help from other people. So to help people get out and stay healthy and fit in their older years, so that's absolutely brilliant, we think. You've all done a fantastic job. As the other 2 charities said, we wouldn't be here without help from the community. Fantastic community, so thank you very much for all your help.
Thank you, Jackie. Cheers. And I'd like to say just thank you, everybody, for everything, for making it happen. It's a dream come true, really. It's amazing how many friends I've met in Malvern. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you, everybody.
Can I just say
Sorry.
special thanks to this guy.
Yeah.
If
Yes,
you knew
Andy.
what he was putting up with just to keep going, you'd be even more amazed. So, thank you, Andy.
Did you see the aerial shots?
I think.
Please come on, we've got a whole lot of other meetings with six out there. I'll get
Oh, really? They're everywhere.